You hear all these people talking about how their marketing funnels are bringing them hundreds of clients and thousands of dollars. And when you look at their landing pages, their email sequences, their Facebook and Instagram ads, you get paralyzed. How are you supposed to come up with those beautiful design marketing funnels and figure out all their sophisticated automation behind those sequences? Well, you no longer have to hire a designer. You don't need to even be a paid ads expert. You don't have to be a developer. There's an easier and simple way to do this. Hi everyone, I'm Neil Patel. And today, I want to tell you that you should stop building marketing funnels and do this instead. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this video. That way, when I release more content like this, you'll get notified. Now, if you want to sell anything online, you need to have a sales process. It doesn't matter if you're selling a consumer product or a B2B product, you have to, in essence, take people from point A to point B. Point A is the first time that you have contact with them, whether that's on your website, someone's contact with your brand, they're seeing it online. And point B is the moment that they decide, hey, I like what you're selling, I want to take action, and I want to buy your product or service. This applies to whatever you're selling. I don't care if you're selling physical products or even courses or books or ebooks. It could even be mentorship or coaching programs or even consulting services. Whether this is tangible or intangible product or a service, you need a marketing funnel. A marketing funnel is the most efficient way to get people from point A to point B. It's also the best way to get people to keep buying more and more from you, which increases the lifetime value of your customer, which then makes it more feasible for you to leverage paid advertising on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, or Google. Now, normally, as I mentioned earlier, if you want to create a funnel, you would have to hire a paid ads person, you would have to learn design, you have to learn email marketing and be really good at the copy, and you would have to know web development. But those days are gone. Now there's one simple tool that'll let you do all of this, and you no longer need multiple tools or the skills to create a high converting funnel. You can get all of that done by just using only one tool, and it's called AutoFunnel by GetResponse. With AutoFunnel, you can create a sales funnel, lead generation funnels, webinar funnels, whatever it may be depending on your needs. It'll cover the hardest part of the sales process. Because now you can focus on your business instead of focusing on figuring out how to create a funnel. Because most of the times, and I used to do this for years and years, when we used to build funnels, we didn't know if it worked. So we'd have to spend all this money on ads, design, development, and then once we throw it up, it'll either work or not. And in many cases it didn't, and we'd have to keep tweaking it. But because funnels have been around for a long time, GetResponse decided to do something cool. They took all the knowledge, all the funnels that converted, and package it all up into one simple tool that makes it easy for small and medium businesses, even large enterprises. So a few of the cool things that you can do is, normally if you want to run paid ads, you have to know how to leverage Facebook ads or Instagram and all the bells and whistles so that way you can get the maximum out of their platform. Now through the AutoFunnel platform, you can run paid Facebook and Instagram ads directly there. And that the landing pages that they have are the ones that are already proven and high converting. In other words, they're not going to show you landing page templates that don't convert well for people. They're only going to have the landing page templates from what we've tested and the data that we've seen that convert extremely well. And my favorite part about their landing page templates, they even have an exit pop-up intent. And I know what you're thinking, oh Neil, exit pop-ups are really aggressive. Well, think of it this way. If you're paying to get someone to your site and they don't convert, wouldn't you rather have a last-ditch effort to get them to convert? Now, here's the beautiful part. Through their exit pop-up intents and through actually all their web forms that are built through the landing page processes, they're already pre-set up with campaigns. So it'll give you all the email marketing sequences and automation you need to get going right away without having to hire a specialist. Now, for example, if you have people going to your checkout page and they don't necessarily convert right away, well, they already have an abandonment built sequence for you, and it's already ready to go. And what they do is they fire up once they know that someone's not converting, and they send them abandonment emails, and they already have all the confirmation emails ready to go. So that way you don't even have to set them up. That way you can get more people from not buying to buying, so you can maximize the dollars from your ad spend. In addition to that, the email templates that you can see are written by other marketers, and they convert well. It even handles all the transactional side as well. So it doesn't matter if you're leveraging a store like Shopify or Etsy or WooCommerce, it all is plug and play. even with your current payment processors such as Stripe and PayPal. If you want to run a webinar, it not only helps you maximize the number of signups, but it has its own webinar platform. So you don't have to pay for a separate webinar service. It used to be when I used to run webinars, I would have to sign up for a Webinar Jam. I would have to connect it with, let's say, Infusionsoft, which is now Keap. Then from there, I would have to go and hire a developer to make this all work because Infusionsoft is hard to use. Then from there, I would have to have a designer to set my landing pages up. And then I would have to end up running traffic and it may or may not work. But now you can all do this really simple with templates that are already high converting. That way it's so much easier if you want to sell high ticket items, such as when you're selling $1,000 plus product. And webinars, usually from my experience, they're great for selling anything from a few $100s to a few $1,000s. If you're selling something for, let's say, $50, you don't really need a webinar for that. But the moment you're selling something for above a few $100s, you'll find that it's easier to sell them on a webinar. And my favorite part about webinars is you can charge them annually upfront because they're interacting and getting to know you. It's easier to get them to pay for that whole upfront annual fee versus having them pay in monthly installments, because there's always going to be some churn. But when you're getting that annual fee, you'll get more of the money upfront, which allows you to spend more money into ads and grow faster as well. Now, here's my favorite feature. At the bottom of every single funnel is your exact ROI. It used to be where you would have to go into Google Analytics and calculate it manually, but now through AutoFunnels, you can just see the ROI at the bottom of every single funnel, which helps you get the maximum amount of it. So me personally, I love AutoFunnels so much. Not only am I starting to use it myself, and I have been, I'm getting good results from it. I already noticed a 16% increase in conversions. I actually wrote a detailed book, an ebook, breaking down how to use it step by step so you can make more money online. Make sure you check it out so then that way you can get step-by-step instructions and maximize your revenue from AutoFunnels. Feel free to check out my ad agency, Neil Patel Digital. And if you enjoyed this video, like it, share it, tell other people about it, leave a comment below. Thank you very much.